Again, thank you all for coming out. All your love and support is really appreciated in this moment. Thank you all. In moments like these, we are hit with a whirlwind of emotions. We are left deeply saddened, angered, and confused. We ask ourselves, how could someone do this? How could someone have that much hate? Where did it come from? And what can we do to prevent it? This last question, our leaders tend to obsess upon. They tell us this has become all too routine, and something must be done about it. They are all too quick to further their narrative on their would-be policy, whether it's pro-self-defense or anti-gun laws. But we will not do that here today. Today, we honor the ones that we've lost. We honor them by carrying on in their memory and by living the lives that they no longer can. We remember those who've fallen and all the sacrifices that they have made. We will remember the families who grieve in the wake of tragedy. We will remember our heroes who run headlong into gunfire in an attempt to save lives and who really set the bar for how we should all act. There are few uplifting words that can be said in times like this. So I'd like to share with you some of the most uplifting words I've had all week. And they come from Joshua Friedline, the Associated Student Vice President at Umpqua Community College. And Josh writes, "Greetings. First, I want to thank you all for your prayers. The tragedy that struck our campus on Thursday morning continues to affect us. Students are just now returning to campus to readjust to the new normal that exists here. Our campus was changed irrevocably with one cowardly act, and all those who were affected by it will never be the same. However, the fact that we have been changed does not mean that we are not stronger for it. Umpqua Community College has been attacked, but we are not defeated. We are in mourning, but we are not shattered. We refuse to let this act of cowardice change our campus. We are standing together to reclaim our campus. And we invite you to stand with us. In the midst of the turmoil that has been spinning through my mind for the past 4 days, a quote has risen to the surface. It goes like this: "Only a fool confuses fate with destiny. Fate is what happens to us. Destiny is what we make in spite of our fate. Our destiny is in front of us. It is in our future. Fate has struck and rendered us nearly broken, but we will make something beautiful from the ashes. Continue to pray with us, please. We are UCC." From Josh Friedline.
I would like to take a moment and read a poem sent to us just an hour ago from Umpqua Community College. Thank you for lifting us up this night with your light and your prayers. We know that your hearts are with us. May the healing, love, and compassion you send to us this night travel beyond all boundaries and return to surround and enfold you also. Grace and peace be with you tonight, every night, and all your days to come. With great love and respect, your friends at Umpqua Community College.
Good evening. My name is Joanne Truesdell. I'm the president of Clackamas Community College. I'd like to invite you to stand just a little bit closer together. I'd also like Jessie to come up here if she could. What I'd like to do is to ensure one of the things that Umpqua has said over and over again is about standing with Umpqua. And what I want is with the decorations, come up here and then take the picture and then let's get it sent out. Say we stand with Umpqua. And wearing the colors of Umpqua, before we take that picture, I'd like us to repeat, I am Umpqua. I am Umpqua. We are UCC.
We are UCC.
We are with UCC. Thank you very much. It's also nice to be close to each other. Sometimes tragedy brings us together, and so many of us may not know each other this evening, But my hope is that you'll take a moment and turn to the person who is closest to you that you've never met, and reach out and take their hand and shake it and introduce yourself. Because that's exactly what makes the world better. Thank you very much.
Okay, everyone. At this time, I'd like to invite Kathleen, Director of Vocal Music, up, please. And then after Kathleen leads us in song, we are going to finish putting the candles in the remembrance bags. Even if you haven't decorated one, let's put out as many as we can. We have a bunch of them, and then we're going to dim the lights and have a moment of silence once all the vigil bags are lit.
Good evening, everyone. I thought it would be nice if we sang together. Music is a healing art, and I'll lead you in Amazing Grace, and maybe we'll do the first verse, second, third, and we'll come back at the first one again. And if you don't know the words and that scares you to death, don't be scared, just sing. And the better we sound with the more people singing out of tune, so please feel free to croon. It's not about that, it's about us making molecules move around together in support. Yeah? Sing. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to feel, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace has brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead us
Thank you everyone for joining us today. We will be making sure that Umpqua knows how much love and support that we're sending their way, and we want to thank you all again for coming out tonight. You are all very brave, and will be brave in the face of tragedy, and we will continue to stay strong and stand with Umpqua. So again, thank you for coming out, and feel free to stay and get close, support one another, and be the strong community that we all are. And thanks everyone for coming out. Have a good night.